Ciao, I'm Chiara from Filo e segno and welcome back to my channel. Today I will show you how to crochet this beautiful flower puff square motif. With this flower puff square we will create a beautiful project very soon, so stay tuned. For this project I use green leaf from Mondial. You can find more information about this yarn in the info box below, and a 5mm hook, and I use this set from Prim. Okay, first we are going to create a magic ring. So now chain 3, and remember this count as your first double crochet. Then we do 15 double crochets more into the ring. So now pull the tail, then join with the slip stitch into the third chain. And of course we have a total of 16 double crochet all the way around. And now we are going to create a puff stitch into each of these stitches. I suggest watching this video where I explain the difference between puff stitch, bubble stitch and popcorn stitch. You can find the link in the info box below. To create the first puff stitch, chain 3, then yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch and pull up a loop. Yarn over again, insert the hook into the same stitch and pull up a loop, and now yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook and chain 1 to close to complete the puff stitch. So now we're going to create another puff stitch into the next stitch. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop. Yarn over again, insert your hook into the same stitch and pull up a loop. And yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull up a loop. And now we have 7 loops on our hook. So yarn over and pull through all 7 loops. And chain 1 to complete the puff stitch. So all we have to do now is to continue to do 1 puff stitch into each stitch all the way around. Do the last puff stitch into the last stitch, chain 1, then join with the slip stitch into the first puff stitch here. And of course we have a total of 16 puff stitches. So now cut the yarn, then weave the tails inside the work before proceeding with a new color. Okay, now grab a new color and insert your hook between the puff stitch of the previous row into the chain 1 space in this way. And we will work a 4 double crochet bubble into each space. So to create the first bubble, chain 3 and this counts as your first double crochet, then yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over again, insert your hook into the same space, yarn over and pull through 2. yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn over and pull through 2, and now yarn over and pull through all the loops. So now chain 2, and now we move directly into the next space here between the puff stitch of the previous row, where we do a 4 double crochet bubble as we did before. So now we have 5 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And now chain 2, then we jump directly into the next space here, where we continue to do a 4 double crochet bubble as we did before. Chain 2 and continue to repeat this until the end of this round. And of course join with the slip stitch into the very first bubble. And now cut the yarn and weave the tails using a tapestry needle. Okay, now grab the first yarn, the first color, and now we're going to create a square. So first insert your hook between the bubble of the previous row. Now chain 3, remember this counts as your first double crochet, then we do 2 double crochet more into the same space. So now chain 2, then we do another group of 3 double crochets into the same space. And this is the first corner of our square. So now we move directly into the next space between the bubble, where we do another group of 3 double crochet. Then we move into the next space here, where we do another group of 3 double crochet. This is the side of the square. Now we move into the next space here, where we do another group of 3 double crochet. And the first side of the square is complete. So now we're going to create another corner. So we do into the next space 3 double crochet, chain 2, then 3 double crochet more into the same space. So now we are ready to create another side. So we jump directly into the next space, where we do another group of 3 double crochet. And continue to repeat this into the next 2 spaces. And now we're going to create another corner as we did before. So we do 3 double crochets, chain 2, then 3 double crochets, all in the same space. And of course we're ready to create another side as we did before. And now we do the last corner into the next space as we did before. And now we're going to create the last side as we did before. And of course join with a slip stitch into the third chain to complete this round. So now we are going to create a nice finish using a single crochet all the way around, and it's very easy to do. So first chain 1, do not count as a stitch, and all we have to do now is to do one single crochet into each double crochet of the previous row until we will reach each corner. The corner is the chain 2 space of the previous row. Now we are in the corner, into the first corner, where we do one single crochet, chain 2, then one single crochet, and all we have to do now is to continue to do one single crochet into each double crochet of the previous row until we will reach the next corner, the next chain 2 space. And of course we do one single crochet, chain 2, then one single crochet into this space, and continue to repeat this until the end of this round. And of course join with a slip stitch into the first single crochet. So now cut the yarn, then weave the tail using a tapestry needle as we did before. Okay, the flower puff square is now complete. I love this beautiful motif, and I remind you that with this motif we will create a beautiful project very soon, so stay tuned. So I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. Let me know in the comments down below. Remember to tag me on Instagram or Facebook if you create your flower puff square. I will leave all the links that you need in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on bell icon to get notifications. So thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Ciao and tanto love!